when I do happen to get a job, they'll sign you up, do a background check, and I get fired. If they don't ask, they say I lied or never said nothing or whatever the case may be. But I try to be honest with everybody. Now, through these temp agencies, they're basically doing the same thing now too. Just leave your name and social security number, and we'll get back to you. That was like 3 years ago, and I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. I go to different places. I mean, I try everything. I walk. These guys will tell you, I walked here from Hoover Avenue today to make sure I was here to see you. And I went the wrong way, but I'm here. Now, I try to be a nice, humble person. I've done a lot of bad decision-making. I'm also in drug court. I got my probation officer pushing up on me to make sure I get a job. I said, if you can understand what I'm going through every day, because I look for work. When I'm done doing that, I still look for work. When I'm done with that, I'm still looking for work. There's nothing opening up for me. And I think it's more or less with a lot of these places, they're not insured, or they don't have any type of, things for hire ex-offenders to let us go in there and work for them. The temp agencies will do so much.
Yep.
Like I said, there's a lot of things that I can do, and I was hoping maybe coming here today that you might have the opportunity to speak to companies, not temp agencies, but companies. Have us get the chance to be able to work. Not everybody's gonna make it.
Yep.
But guys like me that have important things, that have a son to take care of at home, I'm actually staying in the Oxford House right now, and I'm in debt with them because I'm not working. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Certain times there's cutoffs and they don't want to hear nothing, and then I'm going to be stuck. And then my pride gets in the way, and I'm working on that today. I don't want to do nothing wrong no more. I'm not trying to go back inside. I can do that all day long when I had to, but it's not a nice place. The same way the drugs are out here, they're in there too.
Yep.
I sat in a cubicle for 15 months while this guy's shooting up, this guy's slipping dope, this guy's taking Suboxones, and I'm the only guy that's in there going to work every day doing what I'm supposed to do. So I said, when I get out there, which was the worst time I ever did in my life this past time right here, because I couldn't talk to my son, I couldn't see my son. And when I came out to see him, he's like happier than a pig in poop. You know what I mean? He has me every day, I'm there. But now I can't do the bad things like I should do. I take him out, I do things with him. But again, the work's in the way because I can't work. I worked one day to pay last week at this place that I'm staying in, cutting trees down. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? I'll do whatever it is to get done, I'm going to do it. I've done security before, I've done so many different jobs, but I'm not getting a chance to stay somewhere. I deliver sheetrock 8.5 months down the road to a temp agency. The original owner told me I got to let you go. He said, because they know you got a record, they background checked you. I said, I understand, and I left. I turned around and opened a 7-Eleven up by myself with the guys that had the money, not me. They had the money, opened it up. I ran it, third shift, 9 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning. Never had a problem. You fired people during the day, first and second shift for stealing. Mike never did nothing. He said I lied on the application. I said they never asked me if I had a record on the application. So when he brought me in there, they showed me where it said it at, and never said it. I said, well, will you save me, let me keep the job down since I'm doing good? He goes, no, I still gotta let you go. So, you know what I mean? I keep coming around in a big, complete circle. So, like I said, again, I'm hoping, if not you, or maybe somebody could outreach to companies that'll give us the chance to work, and then I don't have to worry about getting fired from here going to there. I'll just be set.
Yep, that's one of the things I talked about yesterday, that I'm calling together all the major executives of the big companies in the state, the legal community, all the human resource people who make these decisions. We're going to do that the first week of March, and say to them, listen, we've got to change the way you operate with regard to these folks, because it is just a never-ending circle for you.
Yes.
You want to do the right thing, and no one's giving you the chance to do the right thing. You want to prove that you've got your life back in order. You want to take care of your child. You want to take care of yourself.
Yes.
And people aren't giving you the chance to do it. And we have to have more employers out there who are willing to have the chance. So I'm going to use, my famous gentle persuasion on them in March, and say to them, like, I want you to be a part of this. Everybody tells me when I talk to them about this privately that yup, that makes sense, Governor. Well, now I need them to show it publicly. It's not enough to say it to me privately to get a smile out of me and be my friend. You got to try to do some things publicly now. So I talked about that in a speech yesterday too. I said the shortest road to relapse is no job. The shortest road to relapse is no job. And because it plays into all of what you were saying before, Dale, about feelings of self-worth and all the rest of it, and you're talking about your ego and all the rest. Well, we all have it. We all have it. Whether you're in the throes of the disease or whether you're not, we all have this sense of, well, my own self-worth connected to what you do every day. How do you make a living? How do you support yourself? How do you support your family? So we're going to do that first week in March, and we're taking time to plan it the right way and get as many people there as we possibly can, and then I'm going to put the arm on them.
I appreciate that.
So, it's really important to be done, and it's an indispensable part of this whole thing. If you only deal with parts of it, and this is what we've been doing up till now, is only dealing with certain parts of it, you can fix that part, but it doesn't fix the person,
Right.
because another problem comes up that leads you back down a bad road. See, I don't want you to go back in again either. It costs me money when you're in, right? I got to pay for you in there, so that costs me money, and it's not a good place for you to be anyway, and it's awful for your son, and it's awful for you. So we're going to work on that.
I do appreciate that.
Thank you for walking over here.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.